So let's talk about how we can calculate population growth rates. This is one of a series of videos on population ecology, so make sure that you catch them all. This particular one is looking at this syllabus objective: calculate population growth rate and change using birth, death, immigration and emigration data. So first of all, what is a population? Well, it's the number of organisms of the same species occupying a given space at a given time. Importantly, we're only talking about one species. Now, I guess the whole picture of population ecology is that there's a number of things that can influence or limit the number of individuals of a population that can actually be in a particular area. So one thing we can look at is the growth or change in the population and the population growth rate. Okay, so in terms of population growth, there's an equation for it, which looks a bit scary, but it's not really. The B is just for births, the I for immigration, D is for deaths, and E for emigration. So immigration is when new members join, and emigration is when members leave the population. Okay, so births and immigration are both positive. Deaths and emigration are both negatives. All right, now, the syllabus objective is actually about population growth rate. Now, a rate is when we have a change over a specific period of time. So we need to work out how much change we've had and then divide that by, or per time period. So to work out a percentage change, we need to look at the population growth. Remember that growth might be negative. So population growth divided by the original population times by 100. It'll be much easier if we actually have a look at an example here, but that is our formula, okay? So it's the change divided by the original times by 100. So here's an example from the 2024 exam, external exam. That's the starting population, and then we have births, deaths, immigration and emigration. So plus, minus, plus, minus. Okay, let's have a look at the worked example. So first of all, that population growth is the births, 835, and we say minus our deaths, which are 324, plus our immigration, 34, minus our emigration, which is 65. So overall, there's been a change, a positive change of 480. So the population at the end was 4,480, or an increase of 480. Okay, so now to work out the growth rate, we're going to say that 480, so here's our population growth, divided by our original population, 4,000, times by 100, that's going to give us 12%. Okay, so that's what the percentage change was. And then divided by the time period, which was 1 year. So that is worth 2 marks in the exam. What do you need to remember? You need to remember how much the population changed, divided by the original population, times by 100. Okay, and then please make sure to get that extra mark, you need to say per year or per decade or whatever the unit is that they're asking you to use. So that's it. So we've got population growth. We've really got 2 formulas here, but the first formula is super easy. It's just thinking about what adds to the population, that's births and immigration, and what takes away from the population, deaths and emigration. Okay, so that's our population growth. And to work out the population growth rate, which is a percentage, it's the change divided by the original times by 100. And to work that out as a rate, we just divide it by the time period. Be sure to check out all of the population ecology videos. I just wanted to split them up so it wasn't so overwhelming.